One of the most prestigious trophies in sports is back on the line this weekend, the Commander-in-Chief's Trophy. Air Force is gunning for a season sweep of the service academies in a showdown with the Army Black Knights on Saturday morning. Hi, everybody. I'm Jesse Kurtz in the Mountain West Network studio to talk some Air Force football. We head to the Air Force Academy and bring in senior linebacker Demonte Meeks, one of the captains of the Air Force Falcons. Demonte, it's always great to see you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Let's talk some Air Force football. For a second straight full season, throwing 2020 out the window, Air Force off to a 6-2 start through 8 games. Of course, in 2019, the Falcons went 11-2 with a Cheez-It Bowl win over Washington State. Take me in the locker room this season at 6-2 right now. What's the vibe?
The vibe is, just guys playing for each other. We go back to knowing how the energy was in 2019 and what we had to do to win. And we know that winning wasn't easy because the year before that we didn't do so well. So we really harped on doing the little things right and making sure we're taking care of each other.
Well, those little things are adding up to big things when it comes to your defense, which has been outstanding once again this year. Ranked in the top 20 nationally in total defense, rushing defense, scoring defense. Your D has given up more than 20 points just one time in the last 11 games dating back to last season. What are you guys doing on defense that has limited opponents' production both from a yard standpoint and point standpoint?
Well, Coach Rudd he's been calling a great game. There's a lot of experience on the defense, and we all know how to communicate with each other. Looking back at 19, we got a lot of stuff right by knowing who's behind us. And communicating at a high level is always great for defenses. When communication's not there, then you have blown assignments, pop coverages, pop gaps, and all types of bad stuff just happens. So we're just focusing on communication.
You guys playing great complementary football. I look at the offense, and they lead the nation once again in rushing offense, over 318 yards per game. Brad Roberts leading the Mountain West individually with 105 yards per game himself. With that dominance, your offense has held the ball for an average of 36.5 minutes per game. How big is that for you guys on defense when the offense gives you a little bit of a breather, a chance to regroup and recalibrate before you have to go back on the field and perform?
That's huge. When you always have an offense that's churning out numbers like that, it's really demoralizing to a lot of opponents. And when we come out and get a big stop, like a goal line stop or something like that, that just can turn the tides of the game very easily. No matter if we're down or if we're up, it just beats people down, and we can just capitalize on it.
It seems like you guys have had big games week in and week out here through the midpoint of the season. And this week, it's Army Week, a team that is very similar to you guys in so many ways. The Black Knights ranked second in the country in rushing, first in time of possession. And I look back at your Service Academy game earlier this year against Navy, the victory you had where your defense absolutely controlled that game, gave up just 1.1 yards per rush and 36 total rushing yards to the midshipmen. You also forced 8 3-and-outs. How much can you take from that Navy game plan that worked so well and maybe replicate that to have the same success against Army on Saturday?
Well, every Service Academy team is almost the same. Like each year, we always steal plays from each other. The biggest thing about Service Academy football, and that we know so well and they know as well, is it comes down to aggression and controlling the point of attack. If we're aggressive, pressing the line, pressing the run that we know we can replicate a good amount of things, but it all comes down to us and how well we can fire off the ball and take care of our responsibilities.
This game will be special in so many ways, unique in one very big way. One of the unique changes to this year's matchup with Army is it's not on campus. The Commanders Classic will be played at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, home of the Texas Rangers of Major League Baseball. And they've been working hard in Texas to get this field prepared for your game. How cool will that be to play in this unique setting on national TV on CBS?
That's huge. It being in Texas, we have a bunch of bases around there, both Army and Air Force, so a lot of people come out. It's a true rivalry game, and I think it's great that it's in neutral territory, and now it just comes down to the best team, most aggressive team will win.
Well, the Commanders-in-Chief Trophy is on the line for you guys. A trip to the White House also on the line to meet the president. As a senior, what would it mean to you and your fellow seniors to put together back-to-back wins over Army and Navy and bring home the Commander-in-Chief's Trophy?
It'll be huge because we're not only winning this for, the 22ers, but we're also winning it for the 21ers because the 21ers were, I don't know if there's been a class that hasn't won the CIC in 4 years. The 21ers, we didn't win the CIC in 4 years. So it'll be great to bring that back home and start that legacy again.
Well, Demonte, congratulations on the 6-2 start through 8 games. Good luck on Saturday against Army and bring home the Commander-in-Chief's trophy.
Thank you so much.
That's Demonte Meeks, senior linebacker and captain of the Air Force Falcons. You can watch Air Force and Army in the Commanders Classic live from Arlington, Texas on Saturday, November 6th. Kickoff from Globe Life Field is set for 10:30 a.m. Central Time on CBS. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Jesse Kurtz.